Chicago, and now facing off against one another once again.
So good in terms of steals and turning it into points the other way.
You see 2 and 3 jerseys around Cardoso, kicks it out, and Skylar Diggins been a great facilitator for this Atlanta Dream team. The turnaround jumper, and it falls in the mid-range. Is Ryan Howard. They like to get out in transition and run, and Ryan Howard with their first 2 of the game.
Ryan Howard has really made an impact. The rough starts that they've gotten off to, and we see another one here tonight. They're digging themselves a hole. Nice move that time, though, by Cardoso to insist her way to the rim. Chicago in these quarters.
Canada finds Gray, and Jordan Canada, who is one of the top assisters in the league. Diggins inside to Cardoso. Kicks it back out. The switch there, and Cardoso slips to the rim and puts it in. T. Sheldon, third year out of Ohio State, drills the 3. And how is Atlanta playing on offense? Well, they're going through Jordan Canada with the make, the bucket. And Gray falls to the floor, recovers though. Remember, she's got 2 personal fouls in her 12th season as Gray pushes up the floor and off the mark, but Ann Williams puts it on the floor. It still remains in the paint. Inside to Angel Reese for 2.
Really good ball movement side to side that time for Atlanta until they get the ball inside.
And Naz Hillman throws the shoe to the sideline, only playing with 1, and she tries to go home and throws in the paint. Inside to Angel. Yeah, oh my goodness. It's still off the mark, but Ann Williams puts it on the floor.
She lost her shoe.
Yeah, oh my goodness. It still remains in the paint. Inside to Angel Reese for 2.
Really good ball movement side to side that time for Atlanta until a bucket. Just one of the most dynamic scorers, fun players to watch in the league's history.
Deeper with this roster this year. Naz Hillman already with 8 points. Kicks it over to Reese. The look for 3. She tries it. Angel Reese with just her second 3.
She earned that 3-second violation because her teammates needed to find her after that.
Skylar Diggins for 3. It goes down. Who's yet to get really going offensively in this first half, held to just 5 points. And 0 for 3 from long range. Speaking of long range, there's Rachel Banham dialing it up from the 7-7 threes. Howard and Hillman back over to Reese, who's already knocked down a 3. Thought about it, decides to put it on the floor. Spin move, the finish at the cup for Angel Reese. Cloud over to Williams. Diggins has it off the screen. Nice find. Comes pass in. Has the drop. In that first half of valuing it, just 5 turnovers in that first half, and solid shooting from the floor. They shot 46% from the floor. Top scorer for like that as Cardoso gets a hand on it. Howard working, finding Reese, clearing the way and puts it in.
You know, when they're sharing the basketball well, when they're changing sides of the floor, you know, they can have success in the quarter court.
Canada with a nice bounce pass to find Alicia Gray and 1. Think about that breakout, not turning it over. Howard, the roll to the basket from Reese, no, but the put back up and in. The second flips it back over to Canada. Underneath the basket, great fight. The roll to the basket from Reese, no, but the put back up and in.
See, that's what I'm saying, like.
Flips it back over to Canada. Underneath the basket, great find from Canada. Alicia Gray was wide open.
She's wide open because Skylar Diggins got hit.
As Canada runs it in the lane.
She snaked that screen beautifully and got right around.
That one pops out again. The pace you see pushed by Natasha Cloud. Open look for J.C. Sheldon, who drills it, and we're tied at 55 all. Cloud elevates, fires, drains it. Sheldon to Cardoso. Set things up. Cloud steps off the screen. Howard kicks it out. Hillman, top of the key three, no. Howard able to come up with the offensive rebound. Finds a cutting Jordan Canada, lifts it, and the second chance point. Stepping off, there's Hillman, the pick and roll. And taken away by the Dream, Alicia Gray. With the step through. That's Alicia Gray, who does a great job in transition. And off the foot of Williams, out and running. Jordan Canada finds an open Ryan Howard for three, and finally she raises her hands to the sky, her first of the game.
The last possession, Ryan Howard was stuck on Camila Cardoso. Natasha Cloud was trying to get her teammates to see it, to take advantage. Instead, the turnover, and then what a swing with it going the other way.
Diggins reassuring Williams. Cloud, Diggins, Cardoso have been great. What a find from Cardoso to Hawkins. Trying to end Cardoso. Cloud, Diggins, Cardoso have been great. What a find from Cardoso to Hawkins. Trying to end that 53-year championship drought.
Stephon Castle had a decent game for himself as well, the UConn alum. Well, not quite alum, but UConn guy.
That's why you know Paige.
Cardoso finds Cloud. Great look from the 6'7" Cardoso to find a cutting Natasha Cloud to the hoop. Canada pulls up for just a second.
Oh, that's the last.
Working with five.
Nah, wait.
Flips it over. What an extra pass there from Risa Nas Hillman with the bucket.
I mean, if you think about her in her, granted, her career.
Nas Hillman with the bucket.
I mean, if you think about her in her, granted, her career, it's only in her third year.
Whoa,
in her
what you doing, man?
You think about her in her, granted, her career, it's only in her third year.
Oh, man.
In her career, she's averaged just under 13 boards a game and over 4.5 offensive boards a game. Did you see Nas Hillman drain the three?
Kept that pivot foot down. Gray. Got to get moving quickly. Does so. Gets the bucket. Largest lead of the game now for Atlanta. With her 17th rebound. In the closing minute, the find there from Howard to Reese.
Jump back.
On the inbound, Cardoso, who has position and puts it in. So, trimming the lead down to single digits after that make for Cardoso.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you see her stumbling like this,
who has position and puts it in.
I ain't gonna lie. I know they winning, so they probably don't want to turn the ball over. But
so
I see this right here.
Trimming the lead down to single digits.
Nice little cross. She's definitely hitting the ground, bro. I'm just gonna be honest.
After that make from Cardoso.
So wide open three. The nonchalant pass.
Finding Howard, and Howard.
I don't see the point of them. I don't see the point of it.
Against the Atlanta Dream.
It was a kickball, but it's alright. You get good on money. Why don't shoot that though? Just shot it.
You saw Diggins for three. The three from Skylar Diggins. The Atlanta Dream. Close this one out. Pick up a win on the road. Improved to 8-3 on the season with a win here in Chicago for Angel Reese's return.
On the season. What does it say?
Up a win season with a win here in Chicago for Angel Reese.
Curly? Damn. What does she mean her return? I thought she'd been playing. Damn, 17 rebounds, 17 points? 17 points. Okay.
To jump things up in the center circle, and Minnesota will have the first possession of tonight's game in a packed Target Center.
A lot of mid-range early to start this one. Thought that was well defended.
Picked off by Courtney Williams, but into the hand of Segrist, who's not going to miss from that range.
They want to get out and run the floor, especially with Shepard and Segrist. They are great rim runners.
And leading the WNBA in fast break points per contest. Here's McBride slicing into the paint, and the floater is good. Carries so much gravity for this team. And a 3-level score, and somehow Beckers gets the bounce. A number of times you'll see deflections, strips, swipes. They do it all. Here's Miles working that pick and roll, slicing her way to the rim for 2. It's a 4-4 ball game so far early on, and the passing lane is Howard with space. She's feeling it there early for the Minnesota Lynx as Shepard plows her way to the rim, the lefty touch.
Didn't they play before each other? Nice shot.
Howard is 0 for 4 from 3 this season. Why not pick up her first here against the team she used to play on? Williams right at her sweet spot. It has been so integral to Minnesota being one of the best offensive teams in the WNBA this season as Agumba Wale lets it fly. She's good for distance. Shepard can't quite get it. Up ahead, McBride leaving it up. Courtney Williams quite gets it. Up ahead, McBride leaving it up. Courtney Williams sharing the ball here for Minnesota, leading to an easy 2 and a timeout. Guard position. Here's Beckers with the mid-range. She's number 3 on that list behind Williams and Asia Wilson. And Minnesota takes the ball right back. Williams, the mid-range again. Narrator, the shot did come, certainly. There's McBride with another triple for the Minnesota Lynx. They are 4 of 5 beyond. Former Lynx Alana Smith is new into the game. Started to begin this season. Now coming off the bench is Agumba Wale will get it to go. Williams throws it inside to Howard. Poked away right to Olakosu. Just how they drew it up. They love how she's putting pressure at the rim. No greater example than that. Ready and in the right place. Shepard backing down against Kosu. Beckers rises, fires, and hits.
And perhaps scoring a little bit more at this level than maybe those anticipated. We knew her point guard abilities and the way that she can assist. And how about Isaiah James trying to get Dallas going a little bit offensively?
And Dallas was not able to keep pace, starting off well here in the second quarter as Miles works her way through the screen, accelerates to the rim. And putting it on a platter, but it just works every time to protect the basketball. Dallas with 2 to shoot. Isaiah James steps into a 3 and drains it. No more confidence here playing with taking off, dropping it up. He is sneaking on the glass. But Miles resetting. Taking off, dropping it off to Howard. Another easy 2 set up by Olivia Miles.
And that time, Howard slipped right away.
Minnesota back on the offensive attack. Miles has that mismatch. Howard almost did inside. Now Secret switches back to her. McBride letting it fly. Howard almost did. Minnesota back on the offensive attack. Miles has that mismatch. Howard almost did inside. Now Secret switches back to her. McBride letting it fly. She's got it.
No Beckers on the floor, so you feel like Shepard is running that point forward position on purpose.
Taken away by Agumba Wale. Once a little greedy, getting that up ahead and looking for the fast break opportunity as Shepard will power that up in it.
Great job of getting her struggle to get the offensive looks that they normally generate. A lot of that because they're not able to get out in transition. It's easy. Talk about easy.
Top 2 pick
between them.
Miles lost it from 3.
That maturity that exists between. I think that's why she's so comfortable playing with Olivia Miles, because of that fluidity, that maturity that exists between them.
Miles lost it from 3 and cans it. 2 Notre Dame Fighting Irish alums going at it with McBride and Agumba Wale. A turnover by Minnesota as Howard loses the handle. Beckers in rhythm, yes. Final 30 seconds of the first half. Beckers looks for another and gets it. Wale held to just 2 points in the second quarter, had 10 in the first. Howard again will lose the basketball. That's 9 steals for the Dallas Wings right now. Beckers goes 3 for her last 3 inside this building.
You can almost get into a lull and become satisfied with where you are. So that's where Eric Tebow was telling us. We've got to rely on our defense to make sure that we continue to build a lead.
Agumba Wale for the free throw line. She had 10 points in the first quarter, 2 in the second. Starts things off for the Wings in the third. A 3 right after that. Just unreal. Shepard, Swarm, Bud left open. That time she drains it. That's her first bucket today. Had started 0 for 5.
And I feel like the decision was pretty easy to pick up Miles.
to the
good
shot.
defense from Courtney
Or
Williams.
it's
Poked
corner.
away. She read that perfectly, igniting the
A
fast
bounce.
break for Minnesota. The no-look
Yeah,
in
that corner.
stride.
She
Nia
could have shot
Coffey
a
will
fader
finish.
corner.
You're going to get that ball back. Second chance opportunity for the Wings. Here's a good wall.
That's all I've heard about Natasha Howard saying from Olivia Miles that
62-47. McBride, that quick release, too strong off glass. She knew exactly where that miss was going and puts it through. Coffey open for three. Howard working the glass. Lands in the hands of Agumbawale, who is leading all scorers, tied with Olivia Miles with 16 points in this contest. Here's Fudd feeling it first, tied with Olivia Miles with 16 points in this contest. Here's Fudd feeling it from distance. Four past the midway point of this third quarter and takes off to the cup.
When did the Wings have a turnover? I never seen.
Agumbawale
Whoa.
throws it somehow up ahead to Shepard. That looked like it was going to skip out of bounds, but that'll be a fast break bucket for the Wings. Beckers, though, able to get the step there as Kosu on her back sneaks across the paint and drops it through for the mid-range.
oh, what a tough shot from Paige. Almost felt like she forced it, but she has such a high motor, and especially on the glass, does not give up on the play.
Becker, shoulder, shimmy, shake, and fade is good. And corralled by Maya Caldwell.
Really nice box outs on that possession.
Miles able to find Howard inside, rips it away from a defender, and undeterred to the rim.
Those two have such a fun connection. Oh, the defense.
Becker's trying to find any kind of breathing room. Has the spin around. How many players can do that? And she's been acing every test that has come her way.
And knowing her game at the college level, she's not doing anything outside her wheelhouse. Oh!
Natasha Howard making it happen for the Minnesota Lynx. Becker's a couple of assists tonight, but she's poured in 21 points for the Wings. Miles keeping Agumbawale on her back, in control. 2 for 12 shooting. Had two three-pointers in that third quarter. As Caldwell will dial up the mid-range.
Nice knockdown.
Under 3:45 to go. Minnesota has been in complete control of this game. That floater by Antonia Delar. She's going to be knocking people's socks off.
She is. Dorka has game.
10 more points today with
Courtney Williams. Apropos. And Minnesota can just dribble it out. Another 100-point game. Caldwell is going to host Lynx. And Minnesota's dominant run is extended. 8 straight wins. 5 of them by at least 20 points. And no one has been able to touch the Minnesota Lynx right now.
Okay. Close right now. They 4-0 in the cup. 21 for Howard. 22 Olivia Miles, 24 McBride. I am.
Shooting the 3-ball.
The ball is tipped, and the Valkyries will control it. Veronica Burton looks it over to Burton. As we met Phoenix, they've won 2 straight. Burton, the floor, contested 3, skips off the rim. Loose ball. It's Thomas chasing after it. Thomas sat out last game with a strained calf. The 3 in transition. Thomas checking Burton. Sits well behind the screen, and how about VB 2 for 2 to start this game?
You gotta respect.
Eyes got so big anytime you saw that defender go underneath that screen.
It just feels so much easier as Gabby Williams goes all the way to the...
Go underneath that screen.
It just feels so much easier as Gabby Williams goes all the way to the rack, and that was easy.
Let's look at that here,
For the deflection. Burton, the cut, the pump fake, kicks it out.
No way you can, man.
KT, the drive.
You had that here right there.
We know Stokes can hit that.
Nice
Rattles it in. The run continues, but still reverberates to this day. Burton, the drive, throws it up, no good. Long rebound up ahead. It's going to be open runway for Akoa Makani that nearly lost it. But up ahead, it's going to be open runway for Akoa Makani that nearly lost it. But Phoenix responding already with this Mercury team compared to the one back on May 10th. Their switchability on the perimeter. They can check 1 through 3. It feels like an Akoa Makani starting to go off 6 points already.
Make people feel uncomfortable.
Chechi from the Burton pass misses everything. Stokes trying to keep it alive into the hands of Thomas, who kicks it well ahead. Beauchamp behind the defense, and it is a Here's give them another look. Roshan, just enveloped by Salon. Has to flip it away. It's a careless throw. Here come the Valkyries. 5-on-1. Looking to strike. Hayes to Salon for 2. Valkyries enveloped by Salon. Has to flip it away. It's a careless throw. Here come the Valkyries. 5-on-1. Looking to strike. Hayes to Salon for 2. Valkyries take the lead.
They got to make sure that they're moving with her, that they're in her vision.
6 now. So
I'll look you fuck that shit. The side step and shot over the deal.
She gets to the corner.
I fuck with that right there. I ain't gonna tell. That was hard. That was hard. That was hard.
Now starting to settle into a groove for the year. Copper the drive, the flip, able to get it to drop.
They want to run through, but the shot clock's winding
down.
That's
a shot.
Charlotte Hayes is going to have to do something with it. Throws it up.
That's a foul?
Why not?
That's a foul there?
Charlotte Hayes is going to have to do something with it. Throws it up with the left.
No, is it different, like foul rules for them getting in somewhere?
Just like they drew it up. They'll take the 7-point lead.
It's like WNBA calls like bad, like foul,
stutter
and then
step.
NBA doesn't call it.
Thomas, she shot puts it up and rolls it in. The rebound.
That's what it's looking like. So.
Williams trying to fill this building with some juice right through the contact. She stepped to the cup.
But
it's just about being even more disciplined and understanding your officiating.
Copper accelerates to the cup, and she gets the bucket. The foul is on. Hayes to shoot. Hayes goes right by a Nicole McCutcheon. Oh, my goodness. What a take. Burton comes up the Stokes screen. Still plenty of time on the shot clock. She catches it. Wide open. Her three. Oh, laces one from outside.
Communication wasn't there. Just saying, that's on me. I got to communicate better. And so they're learning how to communicate with one another.
Nicole McCutcheon able to stick the 2-point jumper. So much needed field goal there for the Mercury. It's still an 11-point lead for the Valkyries. Under wonderful opportunity over the next couple of weeks to string together some wins. Williams left all alone.
That's back indication.
For the next couple of weeks to string together some wins. Williams left all alone. For the next couple of weeks to string.
They got to switch there, yeah.
Together some wins.
That's not
Williams
far.
Left all alone. Oh, she makes
it. But I don't think it was contact on that though.
And it's going to be Held that switches on to Burton. Burton charging at Held. After retreating. Spins on her. Fades away. Rolls on Burton charging at Held.
Let me be honest. With this much room.
And it's going to be Held that switches on.
Good put up shot it, but
Burton charging at Held. After retreating. Spins on her. Fades away. Rolls it in. Then Veronica Burton. One terrific basketball player. 3 to shoot. Copper trying to work against Williams. Copper, no good. A little rust on that. And the Valkyries build a 17-point lead at halftime. Back to Williams, and that's a steal by Roshan. Roshan, Akoa Makana. Transition 3, able to hit it.
Mercury have been doing a good job.
The Mercury 4-8 when they really didn't lose too many pieces from last year. She was a key piece. Only played 6 games, and then Thomas able to get the jump.
Not from players the size of Alyssa Thomas.
I just wasn't sure if you were always in perfect defensive position. The jump off to Thomas, the lay-in. Here come the Mercury and a timeout. Charles, look at the team defense. Thomas, unbelievable individual effort to split the double team, pick up the foul, and go off the window.
She's so powerful. She's hard to stop, but you got to make sure you're playing against
her. So is Burton. You can't stop her.
Make sure you're playing
foul and go off the window.
She's so powerful. She's hard to stop, but you got to make sure you're playing against her.
But so is Burton. You can't stop her. Put one more on it as she is headed to the free throw. When you start looking up her career high and seeing if she's encroaching on that, we still have a lot of time left in this ball game. Roshan, the 3 is good on to Thomas. Thomas whips it ahead. Akoa Makani, cross-court pass. Nogic. Thought about it for a moment. Roshan to Thomas. Thomas bulldozing her way. No shot. Roshan to Thomas. Thomas.
And what is the foul?
Bulldozing her way. No shot. On the floor against Thornton. Ricks down her own board. Charles down low. Bonner trying to get it poked away by Burton. Here comes Thomas. Rumbling down the floor. Held from outside. The 3 is good. Burton all over her. Excellent recovery. Backdoor cut by Held. Has to pop it up. Swirls it in. 2 tough shots in a row for the Mercury. Flips it again. Burton, the drive goes by Akoa Makani. Mac, what a block inside. Swatted it away. Roshan will shoot it. 4 on the clock. She makes it.
Hold on.
So all of a sudden, it's back to a 5-point game. One more second left. Burton the heave before the fourth quarter.
Making the crisp passes, moving the ball around, and not just settling from everything on the outside, working it in.
Williams the drive over to the defender.
I feel like they look at a different type of bag. Like they're hedging. Instead of hedging,
Do you like how I tried to fit it in?
Just put that in there right before we could. Held to the cup. No good. Mac, offensive rebound, and she's fouled, so she's going to get a chance for...
Even those little ticky-tack calls are going to be called.
Oh, no, I just like when they back up. Like,
Held is really trying to get to the pocket of Burton. Burton takes her to the...
I want that to happen.
Really trying to get to the pocket of Burton. Burton takes her to the rack. What a finish! Charles, it's Thomas. Fakes the pass. Salon on Thomas. Outside Bonner. From well beyond the arc. What a long shot and make from Dewana Bonner. Burton crossover. Lost held. You see Matt coming over playing some hard help from the baseline. Williams contested three.
Williams does a great job executing from three.
Williams now with 16 points and then 2 more on the other end for the Mercury.
You got to show them resistance at the top, around the perimeter, and not meet them in the paint already.
Copper steps into a 3, and they hit another one, and it's now just a 2-point game.
Let's go.
It's a 1-possession game with under 4 minutes left. Williams curling, darting to the rim, tough finish. Thomas, the handoff to Copper. Copper in the lane, they kick it over, they work it around. Akoa McConney up top for 3. Phoenix, Williams thought about the 3, the drive, the dunk. Charles the pump it. Oh, she threaded right to her. What a play. Charles there to scoop up the loose ball. KT, clean look for 3. Charles, she catches it. Kyla Charles made that play.
I'm looking like 2-3.
Now can the Valkyries get a stop? Akoa McConney, the mid-range jumper. It is silky smooth.
I see.
Oh, wait, she goes the other for the midi.
3-point lead for the Valkyries. Williams. Oh, yo, gimme.
She goes the other for the midi.
3-point lead for the Valkyries.
Williams. Time she hit her head like that. That's a good lane.
Akoa McConney up top. Williams. It's Charles. They switch back. Valkyrie switching everywhere. Inside. Thomas the catch. Thomas the top take and picks up the foul somehow.
Down by 3.
Differential between shot and game clock.
Come on.
Thomas hurrying down the floor.
Come on.
Akoa McConney. Back to Thomas. Thomas rips baseline. Akoa McConney. Back to Thomas.
Bro, it's kind of over. I ain't gonna count. Because you know you do have to swing it. So, like, realistically, pass it here. I mean, she'll about shit over that. But if she don't, pass it here. Think about it. Because she'll run up. And low-key, if you think about it, too, like, if she cuts right here, if they swing up to here, it'd be them two. So she can just shoot it or just pass it. Little bounce pass.
Rips baseline up top. Oh, Williams intercepted it.
Yeah.
She was right.
That's a good little catch, though.
Rips baseline up top.
It's like a game-winning kick right there.
She was
and it's a home game.
Minus of the night at plus 15, 12 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Another solid night for her.
Just shoot it.
The inbound. Copper back to Akoa McConney. 2 seconds left. Phoenix might not even get a shot up. Akoa McConney at the horn.
See? But that's what I said earlier. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm gonna be honest.
Shot and game clock.
She looked, she could have just shot
down the floor.
This right here. Right here. She could have shot this right here. I ain't lie. If I'm coach, I'm telling her to shoot this right here. Especially if we're down by 3. I mean, you have time. I ain't like, you look, you have time. I feel like they kind of was like too, like, energized. Like, they should have saved a little bit of time. I mean, it's 18.8, so they'll have about 3 seconds left. I say take the shot with around 5 seconds, have the center crash for board, and then if you miss, you miss. But I feel like you should just shot this right here. This is a good shot. I got her making this shot right here. I ain't gonna lie.
Akoa McConney.
And he
back to
it
Thomas rips
to the paint. I don't know why they'll pass to the paint. I mean, it's not like you don't have to force a 3, but I say if you know you're gonna shoot a 3, you probably should wait till 5 seconds. But if you know you're gonna shoot a paint shot, you could probably, do it maybe 10 seconds.
Baseline up top.
Tell yourself time to get the ball.
She was right there.
Tonight
at plus 15, 12 points, 4 rebounds.
I ain't gonna lie, coach. This was a bad coach motherfucking call, man. What the fuck was this?
Another solid night for her.
It's like they waste too much time. And I ain't gonna lie, like, Now think about it, Bonner is taller than Gabby Williams. I'm just be honest. So she can easily just shoot that.
The inbound, Copper back to Akoa McConney. 2 seconds left. Phoenix.
But what was
Might
that
not even get a shot up. Akoa McConney at the horn. It's no good.
If they shot it earlier, they would have had, how many seconds they had? 4, right? They shot it right here, like boom.
Assist. Another solid night for her.
But I ain't gonna lie, she got a dex right here.
Plus
like
15, 12 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists.
And that's why I say you gotta have someone who can shoot at the screen. So I would say you should have Bonner set the screen right here, a little off ball, and then she run out, and then Bonner run out, and then pass the Bonner shoot.
Solid night for her. The inbound, Copper back to
passing it back, that wasn't good.
McConney, 2 seconds left. Phoenix might not even get a shot up. Akoa McConney at the horn. It's no good. And another win for the Valkyries. They collapse the Mercury and close it out here at home and get the 87.
That's all I gotta do.
81.
I thought I said 8. I thought you said something different. I ain't care. I thought you about to say something different. But yeah, the next time she gotta shoot that. I ain't gonna lie. Alright. Burton 25 went off, helped the lead to number 2 in the Commission Cup. And Williams 25. Alright, so that means that they so that's 50 points for them both. 50 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists. Hey, so that means they're behind the links, ain't it? They behind the links. Okay. There's no wrong with that. Go. So like the record don't matter then, right? Because if they behind the links, ain't their record like 5 and something? Oh fuck. It's something, nigga. I ain't even know. Alright, let's do this prayer. Thank you for allowing us to watch this video. So these women be able to stay safe, be able to take care of their families, and show their family opportunities they probably never think they'll ever see. So let's be able to take care of our people, cure all the sick, and let them know that you'll heal them when the time is right. So it's all be able to keep grinding. For me, YouTube, or wrestling, so chase their dreams. Help all the women out there that want to make it in sports or just anything. Be able to chase it no matter what, and just get the awards out of it when the time is right. And just help us, never lose motivation. Take everything day by day, and never let loneliness take over our minds, and make us be lazy. But show us how good life can for us, our family. Some love you to talk to. Like I mentioned, I got more videos. I got one more video today.